Hello everyone, this is Techno News, and in today's program, you will see Kratos reveals cost of upgraded XQ-58A Valkyrie stealth drone, Nokia XR21 rugged smartphone unveiled, Italian startup carves sculptures with robotic arm guided by AI, how did hackers wiretap owners of AirPods and Beats headphones, AR and VR in classrooms, Poland promotes innovative education, wind cheating Morpho combines qualities of copters and fixed-wing drones, and astronomers witness apocalyptic end of a world from across the galaxy. So let's go! Kratos Defense Security Solutions has upgraded the XQ-58A Valkyrie drone and announced the cost of the new version, but the drones will get cheaper as production ramps up. The XQ-58A Valkyrie strike drone cost $6,500,000. CEO and President of Kratos Defense Security Solutions Eric DeMarco said during an investor conference call last quarter. According to DeMarco, the company's drones are the most capable and affordable in their class. The $6,500,000 figure is based on current small-scale production, although Kratos Defense Security Solutions has the capacity to produce up to 150 jet drones annually. The company said last year it would cost $4 million to produce 50 drones a year and had earlier promised to bring the cost below $2 million if it produced 100 per year. Eric DeMarco said Kratos Defense Security Solutions is finishing production of its first batch of 12 Block 1 level drones at its Oklahoma City plant. At the same time, the company has already begun work on the second batch, which consists of 12 Block 2 level drones. At least 3 prototypes were also built for the U.S. Air Force, one of which went to a museum. The XQ-58A Valkyrie Block 2 can fly longer sorties and climb higher than Block 1 drones. Payload capacity has also been increased. In addition, the head of the company announced even more changes to Block 2B, but details have not yet been specified. HMD Global has officially launched the Nokia XR21 rugged smartphone. The novelty is certified according to MIL-STD 810H and IP69K. The latter indicates a very high degree of protection against water and dust. The smartphone withstands direct exposure to high temperatures and high-pressure water at close range. The screen is protected by Corning's most durable Gorilla Glass Victus. The display itself has a diagonal of 6.49 inches. It is based on an IPS matrix with support for Full HD Plus resolution and a refresh rate of 120 Hz. The screen can be operated with wet hands or gloves. The smartphone is based on an 8-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 chip. The smartphone received 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. The device received a 4,800 mAh battery with support for fast charging up to 33 watts. The device runs Android 12. The company promises 4 years of support for the device, monthly release of software security updates, and support for 3 major Android updates. A new startup called Robotic is seeking to revolutionize how sculptures are made by simplifying the sculpting process with the use of robotics and artificial intelligence. Founded by Filippo Tincolini and Giacomo Massari, the new company aims to make these works of art faster and easier to produce and even more sustainable. Robotic uses a mechanical arm to create the sculptures. This robotic device uses electro-spindles of various sizes and capacities and boasts an automatic tool change function to adapt to a variety of structures. But the machine could not function without Robotic's proprietary software, called OROS. This software can either be programmed by expert operators or work fully autonomously. OROS boasts the unique ability of taking a 3D model and automatically generating an optimized workflow and toolpaths without the need for any human intervention. It then communicates with the robotic chisel that proceeds to construct the final sculpture. Now, its founders hope it will usher in a new era for sculptures. There was a serious vulnerability in AirPods and Beats headphones, due to which hackers were able to wiretap users. As Mac Rumors reports, Apple has now fixed this vulnerability. How did the vulnerability work? When a user turned on the headset and the headset searched for the phone it was previously paired with via Bluetooth, hackers could easily create a fake version of that phone and gain access to the headset, then use it as they wished, including listening to the victim's conversations. This issue also affected all AirPods, AirPods Pro, and AirPods Max models, except for the first-generation AirPods. for its branded accessories. Apple fixed the problem with update 5E133, which was released last month. Later, the company also released another update for its headphones, 5E135, but there is no information yet on what other changes this update entails. As for Beats Fit Pro and Powerbeats Pro headphones, update 5B66 will fix the issue on these devices. An initiative to shape the future of education is being launched in Poland. Meta, VR Studio VR Heroes, and the National Research Institute are teaming up to offer free training workshops for teachers. In these workshops, teachers will learn how to effectively use augmented reality and virtual reality in their classrooms. The goal of the workshops is to share knowledge about innovative technologies and help teachers understand the benefits of incorporating them into the curriculum. This includes developing students' creative skills and digital literacy. The workshops will be hosted at the Meta Community Hub in Warsaw. Meta Quest 2 headsets and special educational applications will be used. The benefits of AR and VR in education and the correct use of the technologies will be presented. The impact of VR on students will also be discussed. Students will engage in a simulated 3D environment that will allow them to explore and interact with virtual objects and environments in a way that is not possible in traditional classrooms, says Tomasz Dobas, co-founder of VR Heroes. Both multicopter and fixed-wing drones use up a lot of battery power when fighting the wind. The Morpho VTOL drone addresses this problem with morphing wings that adapt to lessen its wind resistance. In fact, they can even use the wind to the aircraft's advantage. Currently in functional prototype form, the Morpho is being developed by Swiss startup Elithor. That company is in turn a spin-off of the EPFL Research Institute. The drone features an aerodynamic bullet-shaped body with 4 quadcopter-style propeller arms, along with 4 wings. Each wing can pivot independent of the main body. When on the ground, the aircraft sits in a vertical orientation with its wings angled downward to hold it upright, sort of like a 4-legged tripod. It then takes off vertically like a quadcopter, using feedback from onboard sensors to adjust the angle of each wing so that it catches as little crosswind as possible. Once it's time to enter fixed-wing forward flight, the drone tilts into a horizontal orientation, moving its wings into a biplane-like configuration. Astronomers have witnessed an apocalypse from across the galaxy, as a planet crashed into its host star. It's an event that's long been assumed to happen in many star systems, including our own someday, but this is the first time it's ever been seen directly. Astronomers from Caltech and MIT watched a sun-like star known as ZTF, located around 12,000 light-years away, swallow up a gas giant about the size of Jupiter over the course of a few months. The aging star had begun to expand, until its surface reached the orbit of the unlucky planet. Eventually, it was close enough that the planet was skimming hot gas off the star's surface, while the planet also started disintegrating. Material from both objects was flung out into space where it cooled into dust, producing the infrared signature seen by NEO-eyes. This dangerous dance lasted about 9 months before the inevitable end of the world. Well, that was the latest news for today. We hope you like it. Do not forget about likes and subscribe to our channel. It will be even more interesting. So see you in the new releases.